Just eating some spicy lobster chips from trytreats.com.
From Thailand.
From Thailand.
It's like an international little treat box that you can order, and they send it to you. I don't know.
They send you a different one every month or so. You get a new one.
Different parts of the world.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
And so they sent us a box and said, "Can you promote it on our channel?" I said, "Hey, if you're sending it for free, fuck yes."
And spicy lobster lays.
Very tasty, chips. Actually.
Very good.
I would never have put those two together, but
weird combination.
It actually does taste a little bit like that.
But really good, yeah.
And not too spicy.
Nope.
Some of the other stuff, though, that we got from
the seaweed.
Oh yeah. Well, these aren't too bad.
No, those are Pockies, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are sweet and chocolatey.
And the
squid.
Oh yeah.
Squid stuff.
Oh my god.
It's spicy.
This is a squid spicy seafood snack, and it looks, when you pull it out, sticky like a fruit roll up almost. Wow, does it have a bite to it though? So anyhow,
our daughter's gonna love it.
If you want to see the full video on us taste testing all of this, I'll post a link to it. We just did it, but anyhow, try that out. Try the link below.
And we haven't had dinner yet, so I'm on like treat overload.
Yeah.
Now.
And make sure you have a beer to wash it down because it's hot. But you know, they the first one came from Thailand. The next one's coming from another country that they're sending us. We don't know where.
It's a surprise.
And that's the thing. They send you different countries every month. So.
I'm gonna have a Pocky stick.
Don't say a word. All right. I don't think we were supposed to sell them like that.
No.
Okay.
We'll cut that out.
Enough of this capitalist silliness that we promote. You guys are going to say, oh, you're turning into a bunch of capitalists trying to sell things. Yeah, of course.
Brad has always admitted to being a capitalist pig.
Yeah. Got to make money somehow. Anyhow, click the link below and you'll get 15% off. Make sure it's our link, though. So
I just want to try treats. From trytreats.com.
They're like never going to send us another box.
They're like, you guys are fired.
You guys are fired. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to do some Billy Burr. We haven't seen this one yet, so it's on white guilt. So.
Oh, well, fuck. I'm
still trying to get the spicy seaweed out of my mouth. Whew, that's hot. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I don't know. I rented that movie, Pride, recently. Have you guys seen that movie? Anybody see that? It's about the first all-black swim team and the difficulties they had to go through being the first all-black swim team. Let me ask you a question. How many of those white people are evil movies are they gonna make? It's like, it's all the way down to swimming. You know? I'm starting to run out of white guilt, you know? No, it's like those movies. They started off unbelievable. Started off with Roots, right? White guilt was at an all-time high. I could barely even watch it. I'm like, dude, I got it. My ancestors are evil, okay? Please turn the channel, dude. Please turn the channel. They still hitting them.
Yeah.
Fuck, turn the channel. This is gonna be on all week. Jesus Christ, turn the channel. Then in the 80s, there was like a football movie. Then like Cuba Gooding wanted to be like a scuba diver. Remember that shit? And now it's all the way down to swimming, and I gotta admit, I don't think I give a fuck. You know? I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's a recreational activity. Plus, I've been in pools, there's been black people in the pool, you know? I never saw any white guy, like, trying to, like, fucking, like, prevent people from getting into the pool. It's like, are they just, like, making this shit up?
I've never seen it.
I'm not being a dick here either, okay? Just to clarify, you know, I just don't want anybody coming up to me after the show like, you know, I was thinking it, and then you fucking said it, and then... I'm not saying that I don't think black people should be allowed to put on some Speedos and go for a dip. I'm not saying that shit. I'm just saying these movies, like, the characters aren't even believable. Like, they always have to have, like, that, the over-the-top, uninhibited white racist character, you know? You know that guy, he's a guy, like, he's supposed to represent all the white evil, you know? He's like the dude they always have like screaming during the movie trailer. They'd be like, they were the first all-black swim team. Get out of the pool! He's got like a big vein in his forehead. He's just screaming shit, not even looking around, you know? Dude, it's ridiculous. Real racism is quiet. It's subtle. People look around first. Make sure they make sure the coast is clear. There's disclaimers like, dude, you know I'm not racist, but these insert group name followed by fucked up conversation, right? That's how it goes down. Not just some guy just standing up there. There's Negroes in the pool. Do you approve of this? I work at the bank. Can I be fired immediately, please? I'm just saying, can you just make the shit, like, believable? You know what the honest thing is those movies, they're starting to give me a complex. You know? Because anytime they do a movie about a group of people that thinks dumb shit about another group of people, it's always like white dudes. So it's like, are white dudes the only ones who think ignorant shit about other people, you know? No Mexican guy ever walked up to somebody from India like, dude, what the fuck is that? Is that like itchy? Does that bug you? What is it? White dudes the only ones walking around. Well, you guys don't eat cows? What are you, a bunch of fags? Well, then why are you wearing sandals? This guy's wearing sandals. This guy's a fag. No, I'm just saying, you know. Just balance the movies out a little bit. Like, just have some of the evil shit that black people say about white people, you know, when we're not around, you know? Like, well, what are some good examples, you know? You know, like, you know what I mean? You're hanging out, you had a rough day, you know? What are some of the classics? You know, what smell like wet dogs, right? You got head lice or something like that, right? Just slip some of that shit in there. Get out of the pool! Wash your hair, motherfucker, right? Just make it seem a little more... Dude, I'm just saying, it's all the way down to swimming. I mean, where the fuck do you go from there? We do like ping pong? They were the first all-black ping pong team. They're gonna steal the paddles. Denzel Washington. My daughter's not playing ping pong! You got to go out there and show the white man you're bad, ping pong. No, I'm not saying, I don't know, it's always just weird bringing this shit up, but... No, I'm not saying white people aren't evil either, because I know we're evil. I got that evil in me. I do, that's why I can feel it. That's why I try to suppress it. I try to dress casual, you know what I mean? I'm serious, man. I tried a suit on the other day. I felt it coming up. Like, fuck, man, I want to take over some shit, right? I want to start telling people what to do. I want to go pollute a lake, blame it on my secretary, you know?
He's scared.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't like those movies when they make black and white people get along, man. Even those ones seem ridiculous, you know? Because there always has to be, like, some sort of lesson in those movies. Just like, you know, I never looked at it that way. And it's like, that never happens, you know? Anytime I've ever hung out with a black dude, at no point during the evening has he, like, tried to, like, teach me how to dance, you know? You know, that interracial footloose moment they always have to have in those movies? And I never go to his neighborhood and, like, try to, like, save a school, you know? How many times are they gonna make that movie? You know that movie? White person goes into the projects. They just have to make a difference. You know, they just made that movie again with, what was it, Hilary Swank? It's like, did you even need to go see it? It's like, let me guess, she shows up and they don't accept her, right? And she goes home, she cries to her effeminate boyfriend who's wearing sweatpants and he's cooking something for some reason, right? And he convinces her to give it one more chance, right? So then she goes back down there, she starts drawing out their inner beauty. Next thing you know, they put a do-rag on her, she starts fucking dancing. And it's just embarrassing for all races involved. For the love of God, stop making that fucking movie.
I want the do-rag.
Dude, the amount of times they made that movie, I would think I would know somebody white who actually did that shit, you know? Just be like, that's Mike, yeah, he saves ghettos. That's what he does, you know? I sit around, I watch Sports Center, you know, he's in the projects every weekend. Just writing his name on the blackboard. My name's Mr. Michael. All right, who threw that? Who threw that? It's just annoying after a while, you know? And it always fucking works out, too. Anytime the white person goes down there, I want to see a movie where it doesn't work out. Like the white dude goes down there the first day, just gets the shit kicked out of him, you know? He's just leaving all negative. You can't fucking help these people, you know? You go down there, you try to do something nice. I couldn't get a goddamn word in. It's a $300 prescription.
That's good.
That's it? Oh my god.
Yeah. That
Oh
was
fuck.
good.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
No.
Oh, Bill.
Yeah.
Bill, you know what? I used to find his voice super annoying. So
But
I
he's
would
smart,
never
yeah.
listen to him, but his comedy's
That's
brilliant.
funny.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god, that's funny.
Once you get past that yelling thing,
Yeah.
it's good. And you know what? I'm starting to not notice it.
Yeah.
It's like living by the highway. I'm getting used to it. You
Yeah,
know,
you
right?
get used to the traffic and the noise. Yeah.
You get used to Bill's yelling.
Yeah, she never used to like Bill, like,
Ah,
because he yelled,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
no, it's
I have
growing
a
on.
thing for voices.
He grows
and
on you.
Apparently it does. Yes.
It's part of his character though, because he does admit that he's very
high
he has,
strung.
he has to work on his anger, you know.
Is it really though, like
I think so, yeah.
anger issue, or is it just part of his act? Like,
No, I think so, because if you look at the way he grew up and the tone that was set by his father,
he goes home and he's like, yes, honey.
yeah, it was
I'll
very
make you dinner."
the tone was very tense all the time in that,
Yeah.
and I think he did have
Oh, for real?
yeah, oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I think so. He solved it by going into comedy. Who would have thought?
Good choice for him.
Yeah. I thought
Yeah.
that was funny. Anyhow,
Oh, it's freaking hilarious. Yeah.
that was good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that goes into the black neighborhood to teach.
Oh,
Well, maybe the native, but
oh then
or
yeah.
First Nations, like
Oh, that's different. Yeah, white people can't go on the reserve here. Like,
Yeah,
it's
we
kinda
can't.
dangerous.
I don't know.
Certain areas.
Do we
it's
have
not...
teachers that go into the First Nations though to teach? I think
I
we do, don't
don't-
we? Because a lot of our
Do
teachers
we?
can't get jobs in Ontario, so
I
they
don't-
they get shipped up to First Nations where there's need.
Maybe in the up north communities and stuff,
Yeah.
but not on the reserves
Yeah.
here, because that's not a good idea.
So that would be our
Yeah.
equivalent, maybe, but
yeah. Yeah, it's actually
but
kind of dangerous.
yeah, but it would be better, obviously, for a First Nations teacher to teach there, but
Well, yeah, of course. I mean,
because they know the history better, they've lived it. So
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know how it works. We're from Northern Ontario, Canada. We're very isolated here, so
We're surrounded by
we don't know
reserves,
shit.
so- We're only partially native, so
Yeah.
and we don't look it at all.
Yeah,
So
we do
you-
have native grandparents. So.
If you go to a native person, you're like, oh, I'm part native. They're like, fuck off, white man. You know, get away from me.
Oh, it's not necessarily all like
It's not
that.
that bad.
It's just
No, we have a lot of native.
The
I went to school with
stereotypes.
native people.
Yep.
And Jenny has lots of native.
but they have some
friends.
pretty
We joke around all the time.
scary history that the church and our ancestors put on them, and it's sad.
Hey, you know what? My grandma was part of the residential schools.
Yep.
You know, like she never saw her brothers again.
Yeah.
It's very, very sad.
So,
very sad and
I
scary.
do to some degree understand the hurt from the past, you know,
Yeah.
and how it's filtered into future generations. So we're not like totally dumb about it. But
No, our ancestors are fucking big assholes.
yeah.
They
Oh,
are.
absolutely. Yeah.
Big assholes. And you know what?
I
They
think
should have been held accountable for all that. And I think a lot of people got away with stuff.
I think every generation gets a little better. You know
Hopefully.
what I mean? Like,
You know?
my dad's not necessarily like full blown hating racist, but he makes little comments
He makes
sometimes.
little jokes. Yeah.
Little jokes. So I think, but his dad might have been worse, and then his dad might have been really worse, and I think each generation gets a little bit better,
He
maybe.
makes little jokes, but you know what? If a native person came to his door,
Yeah.
he would be totally nice and he would help them. And,
Yeah,
And
and
he
then when
wouldn't-
they
he
leave, he
wouldn't-
would make little comments.
in a jokey way,
Yeah.
probably. Not in
Yeah.
a rude way.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
it gets better, it seems, with each generation, but I don't know. I
My-
can't speak for anybody else.
My ex's grandpa was very racist.
Yeah.
Like, openly didn't care, just said whatever he wanted. And,
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, ooh, oh, you shouldn't say that. Like, that's
And
not
now
okay.
our kids have lots of friends of different ethnicity, and they constantly rib each other about, you know, they make jokes at each other in front of each other.
And I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they all laugh. So
You need that kind of openness to
yeah.
to get past all that bullshit and that tension, right?
Like I said, what do we know?
Listen to us. Like, don't take advice from us.
Don't come to this channel for advice. All right, that was great. Well, Bill's always fun, and I like the way he takes that very touchy subject and turns it into something enjoyable to watch and fun.
Very funny.
All right, we'll see you on the next video, and don't forget to go to trytreats.com and on the description and have some lobster chips.
Spicy. Thailand.
All right, we'll see you next time.